Welcome to Touch Base Tuesdays, where we touch base on Tuesdays. We are currently in the midst of the Jewish holiday of Passover. And given that we are, spoiler alert, not a monolith, even though people seem to think Jews are a monolith, we are not, never have been. Because of this, we all observe Passover differently, depending on where we are in the world, our ethnicity, our cultural background, our nationality, our personal level of engagement with our Jewish identity and Jewish self. We run the gamut on how Passover is observed. And typically, a Passover seder, which is a festival meal, for some of us, there's a seder on both nights 1 and 2 of the 8 days of Passover. For some, there's one on the last night. For some, it's just the first. Some do it whenever the F they want, because not a monolith. So typically, a Passover seder includes 14 main sections, parts. Seder means order. And the 14th, the final section of a Passover seder, is nirtzah. Nirtzah is Hebrew for desire. And in this part of the seder, we say, Lishana haba'a be'Yerushalayim. Lishana haba'a be'Yerushalayim. Next year in Jerusalem. Now, I'm going to briefly offer a quick thought on Jerusalem, the etymology of the word Jerusalem. It comes from city of Shalem, the Canaanite deity. And then that same root yields the Hebrew word shalom, peace, and the Arabic word salam, peace. So technically Jerusalem, city of peace, right? So Jerusalem, sure, it's an actual literal physical place. And I like to think of this next year in Jerusalem, Lishana haba'a be'Yerushalayim, peace, as a state of mind. Not a state, nation state, place, but an existence, somewhere on the time-space continuum that is of peace. May we be in an experience of peace. May we be in a ethereal state of peace, in a literal existence of peace. May we dwell in peace. To me, that's how I translate the end. Because, again, not a monolith. So that's my commentary. Now, what I really want to talk about is the first part of that. Lishana haba'a, next year. It really struck me this year that I'm tired of saying next year. I don't want to wait until next year to be in a state of being. I mean, I hope we are in a state of being next year, but to get state of being, wow, state of peace. What a Freudian slip. Because I would argue that we are not. I mean, the state of being that we're in is dystopic and fractured and leading us to enact violence upon each other and ourselves and the planet. And so when I say I'm tired of saying next year, I mean, I want to be in that state of peace now. Because to get there next year, we need to start somewhere, and it's already too late. So now, may we be in a state of peace. Dibarti. Take care.